Welcome back. Now that we've explored the keys of self-discovery and self-management, let's look at more keys to career success in the VUCA environment, career goals, and your future work self. Let me ask you this. Where do you want to be a year from now? 3 years from now? 5 years from now? Those are important questions to grapple with. Now, before you zero in on the answers, I want you to take a moment and review what's in your Career Development Lab portfolio. I'd like you to review your worksheets, your personality profile, your value statement, your personal mission statement. Review what you learned about self-control, self-regulation, and self-directed learning and the templates that you completed. And then I want you to think. Take the time to think. Let your mind wander. Think inside the box. Think outside the box. Turn the box upside down. Shake it all around. Really think. And reflect on your personality, your values, your mission. And then, and only then, zero in on your career goals and think about them as specifically as you can. Not just, I want to get promoted or I want to change companies, but within 12 months, I want to be promoted to associate professor and stay with my college but have expanded responsibilities, something like that. So I'd like you to pause now and really do that soul searching and turn that box upside down and get outside of it and look inside and do all that work so that you can come up with your career goals, and take as long as you need because this is really important. And then come back when you're ready and I'll be right here. Thanks. Now, you got your career goals all written out, at least sketched out at this point? We're going to assume that you do and take the next step, which is envisioning your future work self. Now, this is where you see yourself with more competencies and skills, where you have expanded your impact, and where you have greater career agility. Now, in the traditional world, there was little need to think about your future career self because, first of all, you weren't in charge. You weren't behind the steering wheel. You weren't the CEO of your own career. The company was. But in the VUCA environment, you are the CEO of your career. You are in the driver's seat. And it's up to you to determine where you want to go. So that's why doing your career goals first and now envisioning your future work self is important. Now, what do I mean by envision? Actually imagine your future. Imagine the environment that you're in. Imagine who you're working with. Imagine the work that you're doing that is incredibly fulfilling and satisfying. Imagine all of that. And in the literature, the term future work self refers to an individual's representation of him or herself in a future position that reflects one's hopes and aspirations. So simply put, envision yourself in the job or career you want, and when you actually envision, that provides a special kind of fuel to help you get there. When you can see yourself in that role, in that position, in that career, in that job, it actually, envisioning, fuels your actions to getting there. So this is very important in being proactive in career self-management. So again, you're in the driver's seat. It's smart to imagine your future. It's proactive, it's effective, and once again, it keeps you in the driver's seat. So I'd like you to now take a pause and do this work of envisioning very specifically. As I said, the exact environment you want to be in, the circumstances that surround that environment, the kind of work you want to be doing, who you want to be doing it with, and where you want to be doing it. Maybe you want to be in a different state, in a different country. Maybe you want to work solo in your own enterprise, or maybe you only want to work collaboratively, either virtually or in a physical work environment with others.